The Stephen Grady Scholarship Fund was originated in 2003 with a donation given to me from co-workers upon the death of my son, Maurice Smith. They wanted me to give it to my favorite charity. I didn't have a favorite charity at that time, so that was the time when I thought it would be good to start the Stephen Grady Scholarship Fund with those monies.
The mind is a terrible thing to waste, but it can also be a very expensive thing to nurture. Like everything else, the cost of education has skyrocketed over the years. Today, the average cost of a 4-year college or university education can range from $8,000 to $37,000 per year. For a 2-year associate's degree or postgraduate degree, the average cost can be from $1,200 to roughly $26,000 per year. The cost of the average course book is around $100, and the cost for books and supplies can range from roughly $400 to $1,200 per year. There's also food, clothing, and a host of other expenses and fees. The Stephen Grady Scholarship Fund is a wonderful way to help. Just think, if every family member contributed the cost of a cup of coffee, that's just $2 to $5 per year. We'd be well on our way providing our inspired youth a nice little nest egg to help ease some of those financial pains. It's a wonderful way to contribute to a more than worthy cause. This year's recipient for the Stephen Grady Scholarship is Jourdan. She won the scholarship and was presented the award at the 2023 Grady Family Reunion in Nashville, Tennessee. Take a listen to her wonderful winning essay on the importance of family.
We're going to have her read it out, and we hope that the scholarship that we've given her helps her. It's going to help you out with books, laundry, the extra pizza, all of it. Okay, come on. Let's go.
Family, a word that encapsulates an extraordinary depth of meaning and emotions, holds a unique place in my heart. It is not merely a group of individuals connected by blood or legal ties. Rather, it symbolizes an unbreakable bond built on love, support, and shared experiences. To me, family represents a source of strength, a sanctuary of comfort, and a beacon of unwavering love and acceptance. Family represents an oasis of shared values and traditions that have been passed down through generations. These values, such as integrity, respect, and compassion, serve as the moral compass guiding my actions and decisions. The traditions we uphold foster a sense of belonging and create cherished memories that I can hold on to throughout my life. Within the embrace of my family, I find the space to grow, evolve, and discover my true potential. They have witnessed my triumphs and failures and have always been there to provide guidance, encouragement, and constructive criticism. Their belief in my ability fuels my ambition, pushing me to strive for excellence and embrace new challenges. With their support, I feel empowered to embark on a journey of personal growth and development, knowing that I'm not alone. Alvin Grady was my great-grandfather, who was the grandchild of Stephen Grady. We all called him Grandpa. To him, I was his little Cammy because I resembled so much of my mother, Camille. I can still picture and hear him calling me that to this day. My great-grandfather, at a young age, moved to Detroit to go to school. After being told there was no reason for him to pursue an education, school became his goal and motivation. He enrolled into electrical school while working at GM. His boss asked him why he was going to school, and there wouldn't be any jobs for people like him. Grandpa then dropped out but regretted that decision. His new goal was to educate his children. My grandmother, who's Grandpa's daughter, made it her goal to educate her own children, and now it is my mother's goal. Education is deeply important to the family, and I am grateful that I get to help fulfill that dream. Our family reunions could incorporate a community outreach day where we all do acts of service together. This could be planting plants and trees, to helping the local homeless shelter, feeding the people staying there. I think giving back as a family together would be beautiful. We all are here to celebrate us as a family. We are a family of hardworking, intelligent, and ambitious individuals. We can all channel our energy into helping the less fortunate around us. I am 1 semester away from completing my bachelor's in neuroscience with a minor in psychology. I used to dream of the day I got my degree while I was in middle and high school, and soon I will have achieved that goal. I plan on continuing my education in a master's program for a year to work on my pre-medical track prerequisites and enhance my knowledge. Grandpa used to say that we had every profession in our family except a doctor. A couple of days before Grandpa passed, he was unable to speak, eat, or move. He laid on his bed still and in the hospice with his eyes closed. Before I left, I sat down next to him and whispered in his ear, "I'm going to be our first doctor, I promise." Suddenly, his eyes fluttered open. I hadn't seen him move since I arrived the first day in Detroit, and my heart filled with joy because I knew he had heard me and knew he was proud. His eyes closed shortly after, and within 2 days, we had lost Grandpa. I intend on keeping that promise of becoming a doctor. I know Grandpa will help guide me through this journey, looking down on me, and with all of the love and support I receive from my family, I will make it to the end. After my master's program, I will enter into medical school and complete my promise to Grandpa. I am looking forward to the day I am recognized as Dr. Jourdan.
Good. Yeah.
For those of you who can, please give. For those on a tighter budget, you can still give by public or anonymous pledge. You can pledge 25 cents for every regular contribution for any period of time. Make your pledge of however much, and at the end of the year, that pledge will be multiplied by the number of total pledges. For example, if 15 people make a contribution of any amount, then your 25 cents is multiplied by 15, which adds up to a total of just $3.75, and every little bit helps.
Send all contributions to Luella Smith, 2404 Marshall Place, Gary, Indiana, 46404, with your money orders or checks. Or you can also Zelle to Ms. Lou 6879 at sbcglobal.net. I'd like to thank all you family members who have been contributing, and thank the ones who will be contributing in the future. Thanks again, and see you soon.